You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 teen movie couples who are definitely still together.
I borrowed my neighbor's mower. I came right over.
That almost rhymed.
I know. I spent a minute on it.
For this list, we'll be looking at the best romantic pairings from films centered around or targeted towards adolescents that had what it takes to go the distance together. Plot points will be discussed, so consider this your spoiler alert. Which of these couples do you think are meant to be? Let us know in the comments. Number 10, Sam and Austin, a Cinderella story. Sam Montgomery and Austin Ames initially get to know each other online, anonymously. Their conversations give them a space to be themselves, and they fall hard for each other.
Half the night I waste in sighs. In a wakeful doze I sorrow. For the hand, the lips, the eyes. For the meeting of tomorrow.
She's an outcast with an evil stepfamily, and he's the popular jock who needs to break free from others' expectations of him. Things get tough as the story progresses and she learns who he is, especially once her identity is exposed. And yeah, he messes up.
I know that guy that sent those emails is somewhere down inside of you. But I can't wait for him. Because waiting for you is like waiting for rain in this drought. Useless and disappointing.
When she calls him out, he finds his courage, and them ultimately choosing one another is wonderful to see. We're not saying they didn't hit a rough patch at Princeton, but we sincerely believe they found their way back and built their own idyllic life. Number 9, Anna and Jake, Freaky Friday.
Excuse me. Is this yours?
Thanks.
Maybe you're thinking a teen rocker girl and a motorcycle riding guy won't last long term, but hear us out. It's evident from their meet cute that there's something there, and it soon becomes clear that it's not some surface level spark. The proof is in the fact that after Anna and her mum Tess switch bodies, Jake begins developing strong feelings for Anna, while she's trapped inside Tess.
God, your mom's cool.
I can hear you! He has no clue what's going on, but he does know that it's her carefree musical mind he's into. That feels like a great foundation to build a serious relationship on. Tess actually gives her stamp of approval, and that's all the confirmation we need that Anna and Jake can make it work.
I'm thinking about that kiss.
Kiss. Remind me again how I did it.
Number 8, Lara Jean and Peter, To All the Boys franchise. Who wouldn't root for these two? They go from being in a fake relationship to a real one, and what a journey it becomes.
Hi.
There's no one like you, Covey.
Peter Kavinsky and Lara Jean Covey go through a lot. The first movie sees their iconic relationship take place. The second gives Lara Jean the space to explore her feelings for John Ambrose. And he's a catch. Yet her heart still belongs to Peter in the end.
I want it all. And to have it all, we have to risk it all. If I could do it over, I wouldn't change a thing.
The third installment sees our couple dealing with the prospect of going away to different colleges and deciding that they want to make things work long distance. In other words, they're repeatedly tested, but they always come out the other side stronger together. We'd sign a contract certifying they're meant to last any day. Number 7, Kate and Scott, John Tucker Must Die. This teen comedy is about Kate and her new friends teaming up to take down playboy John Tucker. But we want to talk about the other Tucker, Scott.
Is that like the loser Tucker?
Oh, no, that's not what I meant. You just don't look...
Hot, buff, or capable of inciting an all-girl smackdown? No, you're right. No, it's cool.
Portrayed superbly by Penn Badgley, he's the kind-hearted, artsy, more understated brother. He and Kate have insane chemistry, and we're not just saying that because of the whole lab partner thing.
What do? What is this?
Sodium chloride
God.
suspension.
It's burning.
Really? Because sodium chloride is
burning.
salt water.
Oh,
She spends a lot of time caught up in the scheming, but by the end, she finds herself. Once that happens, it's obvious that she and Scott are ready to become more than friends. We don't see them embark on a full-blown romance, but we can read between the lines. We're convinced that these two not only started dating, but they became true life partners.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. You're perfect. Good.
Number 6, Olive and Todd. Easy A.
Don't act like you don't know what people are saying about me.
No, I know what people are saying. Doesn't mean I believe them.
Who doesn't want someone who will look past the noise to see them for who they really are? Olive Pendergast gets caught in a lie about her level of sexual experience that quickly spirals out of control. Nearly everyone believes the rumours and starts to judge her.
Screw all these people, Olive.
Haven't you heard? I already did.
Todd alone seems to truly know Olive's heart and never lets the drama influence his opinion of her. Not only does he reciprocate her years-long crush, he's ready to be her ride or die even before they start dating.
I might even lose my virginity to him. I don't know when it'll happen, you know, maybe 5 minutes from now, or tonight, or 6 months from now, or maybe on our wedding night. But the really amazing thing is, it is nobody's goddamn business.
It's incredibly satisfying to see her speak her truth before going to be with him, and blasting "Don't You Forget About Me" as they triumphantly head off on a lawnmower, it's gold. There's no way this couple isn't still going strong today.
How did you know I love this song?
I guessed.
Number 5, Viola and Duke. She's the man. They're gorgeous, they're funny, they're compatible. What more could you want?
I'll work with you on your soccer. I'll make you good enough to make first string.
By the Cornwall game?
Absolutely.
When Viola and Duke meet, it's under false pretenses. After all, she's pretending to be her brother Sebastian, yet their connection is off the charts, both when she's being herself and when she's in disguise. They seem to really get one another, you know?
Do you like cheese?
Well, why, yes, I do. My favorite's Gouda.
Oh, I like Gouda too.
See?
See what?
We're flowing.
We're talking about cheese.
So what?
Flow is flow.
Now, of course, he's upset when he learns the truth, and that's fair, but she genuinely feels bad, and he forgives her. With that out of the way, they're free to play soccer together until their feet hurt, eat Gouda, and make each other smile for the rest of their days. Now that we think about it, could we get a sequel so that we can enjoy their happy ending too?
Okay, but just from here on in, everything would just be a lot easier if you stayed a girl.
Number 4, Kat and Patrick. 10 Things I Hate About You. Let us start by saying that accepting money to fake date someone is never okay. But while this couple's relationship starts because of a lie, the love that blossoms is as real as anything we've ever seen.
Really?
It's not every day you find a girl who'll flash someone to get you out of detention.
The late Heath Ledger brings Patrick to life with such nuance and grace that we instantly fall in love with him. And Julia Stiles' portrayal of Kat strikes an excellent balance between smart, guarded, and vulnerable. When you put their characters together, you get pure magic.
You're sweet. And sexy. And completely hot for me.
You are amazingly self-assured. Has anyone ever told you that?
Their banter is adorable, and there's an intellect and wit that adds a layer of depth to their partnership. Yes, there's plenty of physical attraction between them, but more importantly, their minds complement each other. That's not something that'll fade with time.
You can't just buy me a guitar every time you screw up, you know.
Yeah, I know. But then, you know, there's always drums and bass and maybe even one day a tambourine.
Number 3, Mike and Scarlett. 17 again. Nobody said staying together after high school was easy. Just look at Mike and Scarlett. As teens, he chooses her and their unborn baby above everything else. But as adults, well, divorce is looming.
I am extremely disappointed with my life.
I never asked you to marry me.
Yeah, but I did.
Well, you don't have to do me any more favors then.
Thankfully, Mike gets to go back to high school and be 17 again, where he realizes how he's lost his way. He has the opportunity to change everything to attain some romanticized notion of success. Yet, he comes to understand that Scarlett and his kids are his life, his biggest victory.
Because I knew that no matter what happened, from that day on, nothing can ever be that bad. Because I had you.
He's able to reconnect with his family, and he and his wife are able to rebuild their marriage after he changes back to his adult self. We're confident that this time it really will be till death do them part.
Yeah, I'm gonna put you down because this was a lot easier before.
Yeah, you did have that six-pack thing going. Is there any chance I'm gonna see that again?
I knew you were checking me out.
Number 2, Simon and Bram. Love Simon. We've touched on how digital romances can lead to something special. Simon and Bram are a next level example of that. As the title character, who's gay and initially not out, navigates the complexities of life in high school, he and Blue find solace in one another using pseudonyms online.
No, Blue. I haven't told anyone. And honestly, I can't even really explain why.
They're in the same boat, and the bond they form is downright beautiful. Meanwhile, offline, we get to know a charming boy named Bram. We can't even begin to describe our excitement when he sits on that Ferris wheel and admits to Simon that he is Blue.
Are you disappointed that it's me?
No.
The ending confirms what we already know. Their romance just keeps getting better after the big reveal. We see a lifetime of love-filled adventures for these cuties.
Alright, it's too beautiful a day, so I think I'm gonna actually take us on a little adventure.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honourable mentions. Torrance and Cliff, bring it on. Their chemistry is unbelievable. Toothbrush scene, anyone? Bella and Edward, the Twilight Saga franchise. They have an immortal lifetime to love each other.
We've got a lot of time.
Forever.
Sarah and Derek, Save the Last Dance. This couple danced their way into our hearts.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, Jenna and Matt, 13 going on 30. These two make our hearts melt. From the moment we meet them as teens, we know they're destined to be together. While it takes Jenna longer to figure that out, she gets there.
I love you, Matt. You're my best friend.
When she wakes up as a 30-year-old, she's thrust into a new life. She comes to see that though she appears successful, she's forgotten what's important. But she reconnects with Matty, falling deeply in love, and finds her old self again. Most importantly, she doesn't waste the opportunity to relive those 17 years.
Wow, you really know what you're doing.
Come on.
The Razzles-loving couple ends up tying the knot, and we've never been more sure that a union would last forever. We can so easily picture them decades older, still adoring one another. They're soulmates, pure and simple.
You razzle, Mr. Flanhead?
Thank you, Mrs. Flanhead.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.